Hi guys, this is Cindy with Pups and Crochet. Yes, and I am back again to tell you about my number 34 movie of 100 Days of Halloween that will lead up to Manic Mama Musings Podiversary. So we are doing 100 movies, scary movies, because she likes Halloween. So we are doing scary movies. And a lot of people don't like scary movies, so I do mine. I do a square. Gonna make it into a blanket at the end. And then, that way I can tell you about the movie and you can see if you like it. Because a lot of people don't like scary movies. I personally love scary movies. I can go to sleep after watching a whole bunch of scary movies, doesn't bother me. I watched the news one night, I have nightmares. So, that goes to tell you about that. The news is scarier than the scariest movie in the world. But my movie number 34 I'm going to tell you about is The Hitcher. Okay, The Hitcher is the best. And then they had a remake of The Hitcher. Okay, but I'm going to tell you about the original because I think that is the best one of everything. And it's got Rutger Hauer, Thomas C. Howell, and I forget the blonde girl's name.
C. Thomas Howell.
That's what it said, C. Thomas Howell. Or what I say, Thomas C. Howell? Whatever. It's Thomas C. Howell. C. Thomas Howell. They're brothers. They both have the same initials, so they have to spread it out. Yeah, it is. Anyway, so when The Hitcher came out, it terrified everybody because people were picking up hitchhikers all the time, giving them rides and stuff. And, you know, back where we grew up in Cicero, if you went over a couple towns into Maywood, they had, by the main Loyola Hospital, they had the mental hospital there. And right in front of there was a bus stop, and it said, and had a sign up, do not pick up hitchhikers, because sometimes they get out of there. So you don't know if you're picking up somebody that really needs a ride or somebody that really needs to get away because they escaped. So that was kind of funny. But this movie taught people not to ever, ever pick up hitchhikers. Ever. Because I know in the 60s it was free love and all this stuff, and they all hitched their way from Chicago to California and all over the place doing all that stuff. Didn't matter. Didn't care. Some of them didn't make it. You don't know. But this movie scared people the bejesus out of them because they're like, oh, crazy. So, this movie starts out, okay, C. Thomas is on a ride along. That's the name of the company he works for. And they still do it. It's rare to find it, but they still do it. You can sign up and pick up a car, and you take the car and drive it from that state to the next state, and they pay you for that. Then you pick up another car from that one and bring it back to your state. So that's what he's doing, is he's driving a drive-away. So he's taking the car down the highway. It's raining and pouring, and he's starting to get a little sleepy, and he looks and he sees this car on the side of the road, and the flashers are on, and this guy's getting soaking wet. So, what does he do? Of course, he picks him up, and it's Rutger Hauer. And he starts talking a little bit here and there, and then he starts talking really weird to him, and he's like, where did you want off? He goes, wherever you're going. And he's like, no. Okay, so he's kind of, you know, noticing that this guy's a little weird. Guy starts talking about, have you ever seen somebody's eyeball poked out? And he's like, no. And that's where it starts. Because he knows this guy's a nutball. Gotta get him out of his car. Well, he looks on his dashboard and he sees the open door sign. The guy never closed the door all the way. So he speeds up, puts a seatbelt on, he speeds up. This guy doesn't have a seatbelt on, but he's got a knife, gonna stick him with it. So he slams and swerves in the rain, and the door flies open, and he flies out. He shuts the door, drives off, leaves him there. Okay? Now this guy is just torturing him. He is catching other cars. He's following him. He's running him off the road. And did I show you my square? No. Here's my square. And what is it? The little drive-along car. Okay, so then this guy's just following him across the country. One time he has a station wagon. Next time he has a little car. Then he comes with this big, giant monster truck. And he's coming after him. So he pulls into a gas station, was going to get gas. He's covered in gas because the guy came after him. So the hose came out, he's full of gas, he gets in the car, he takes off. He pulls in by this restaurant, and it's like a little truck stop on the highway. He pulls off, and he's trying to get in, there's nobody there, and then the blonde comes in, and I forgot her name, but she comes in. She lets him in. She goes, usually I'm not supposed to open the door because we don't know what kind of weirdos are in here. Why do you smell like gas? So she goes, the cook's not here or anything yet. We don't open for another hour, but I can make you some cheeseburger and fries. And he goes, that'd be great. So he goes in the bathroom. He's trying to wash up, get the gas smell off, change his clothes. And he starts telling her about this crazy guy that he's after him and all this stuff. So she gives him his cheeseburger and fries, comes in that little red basket with the paper in it. So he's sitting there and he's eating, and all of a sudden he grabs a French fry, and it's a finger. It's somebody's finger. So he flips out. He knows he's there. He's been there. He was in the kitchen, whatever. He was there. So he goes running out. The cops get him. Cops take him in. They yell at the girl and tell her, you know you're not supposed to open the door for anybody. Why did you let him in? And she's like, he needed help. Well, you would have needed help if he would have killed you. So anyway, he gets away. Gets taken away. They take him at the police station. They got him locked up now. And he's screaming, come on, he's here, he's here. He's gonna get us. You don't understand. And he's trying to explain to the cops, he's with the drive-away company. He goes, call them. They'll tell you the car. This guy is running me off the road. He's chasing me. I'm full of gas. Everything, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, okay. So they put him in, lock him up. He falls asleep. And he's like, wow, it's really quiet. Why is it so quiet? So he looks, and his door's open. So he gets out of the cell, and he goes, hello? Hello? Well, guess what? They're all dead, except for the dog. The police dog is still running around, and he's trying to wake up his trainer, and the trainer won't wake up because he's dead. It was so sad. The poor puppy lost his owner. Well, he gets out, takes the car, and he leaves. What's he gonna do? Well, now the FBI's in on it. And they get there and they see what happened to all the cops. And they're like, he was in a cop car. So they're on his radio and they're like, you need to turn yourself in. He goes, look, I didn't do it. Don't you understand? I did not do it. I did not do it. And the cop cars start chasing him now. Right? So they're chasing him down the highway. He's screaming to the guy on the microphone, going, I didn't do it. Don't you understand? You're not listening to me. You're not listening to anything that I'm saying to you. And then here comes Hart with this giant truck, and he's picking off the cop cars one by one. The helicopter starts seeing it, so now they know the kid's not doing it. It's this crazy guy doing it. So it goes on and on and on. And then he meets back up with the girl. The guy comes after him. They escape. They run across. They get into a hotel. They get a room for the night. She was sleeping, so he went and took a shower. And when he came out, the girl's gone. TV's on, the girl's gone, door's open. He's like, what the heck, right? He goes outside, the police are there, they grab him, they tell him he wants to talk to you. So he's like, The crazy guy won't talk to me. And they're like, yeah, you need to go talk to him. And he looks, and he's got the girl hooked up between two trucks. Tied on this end, tied on this end. And he's driving this one. So the more he pulls, the more she stretches. The chains are holding her on. And he goes, if I let go of this clutch, she's dead. So you better get in here and talk to me. So he's sitting in there and he goes, what do you want? Why are you bothering me? He goes, because I can. That's why. Because I can. So he ends up letting go of the clutch, blah, blah, blah. The cops are trying to help him. He's in jail. They put him in a lockup. They're sending him to the penitentiary. He's in a paddy wagon. Yeah, that didn't hold him. Not at all. So he gets out. But that's the way it goes. I'm not going to tell you the ending. So if you get a chance to watch it because it is very good. They did remake it, and this way they turned it around. They made the girl the hero. And they followed some of the basic guidelines of the first one, but they put in their own spin. But the guy was the one between the truck. And I'm like, yep, see, there's girl power.
Sophia Bush.
Yeah, Sophia Bush from Chicago PD. It was her on there, and I couldn't tell at first it was her, because she had really dark hair. And then when I heard her raspy voice, I'm like, I know that voice. Voices and eyes, I could tell you right away who it is. And I knew it. And I looked it up, and there she is. She was in that movie. Didn't even know it when I watched it. Caught it the second time when I watched it this time. So, I thought I'd tell you about that. So, there are two. So, make sure you get the original with Rutger Hauer. And then, watch the second one. Because it's very good. Okay, and check out my community tab. Check out our Fall 23 giveaway from Gail Southern Living. This is for Mama Music, for Neva at Mama Music, Mama Manic Music. All the information will be in the description box. And please give me thummies, like, and Robert tells me I forgot, like, subscribe, be part of our Pups and Crochet family, and hit the notification button. And you know all this already. That's why I never say it, because it's always said. I don't know, but that's it. And Peanut's down here watching me, knows I'm talking into the camera, and he says, it's bedtime. I didn't get my peanut butter ball, which I hide his thyroid medicine in. But he doesn't know that, because it's crunchy peanut butter, so he thinks they're just nuts. And it's not. It's his medicine that he has to have. And I am late giving it to him. So, I'm going to let you go. Remember, above anything, adopt, don't shop. There are too many babies that are out there. I'm sending you hugs, puppy kisses, prayers if you need them, and hugs and puppy kisses. And thank you guys for all the beautiful emails that as you're getting your packages and everything, and it's so nice. And I'm glad you guys loved that we had our 30-day of giveaways for our Podiversary and the shark contest. And I hope everybody's happy with what they received. So, I will let you go. And I will catch you on my next one. But I don't have a square done for it. So, I can't tell you yet. Because I have to make a couple more squares. And then I tell you. Because I like to have my squares ready when I do this. So, I'm going to let you go. And I will catch you on our next video. Bye, guys.